Up, guys? Welcome to today's stream. I'm gonna try like really try to give this game a chance. They said I played this game back in 2014. That was the last time I had played this game. But I'm gonna try to give it a chance. I'm gonna try to, play it the whole stream, not rage. But also at the same time, I ain't trying to stress myself out. So if it start doing some dumb stuff, I'm like, I'll turn this game off, no problem. All right. What's going on now? It's like taking time to load up. I don't know why games just don't like load up already. It's like that's why I like playing on Xbox, because at least on Xbox I ain't gotta worry about all that. It's like game done loaded up, I'm already playing it. Come on, bruh. I guess I don't gotta do all that. Where's not gameplay? Solution. There's like Windows. What happened? This game really. Why is it re? Let's overall see what goes down. Hopefully this thing ain't making no weird noise, because it shows. Okay. Okay, it changed. Do I really gotta like register just to play this game? I shouldn't have to. I act like I don't want to show up on stream. If it don't show up on stream, then I'm like, I can't do nothing about it. Digital Combat Simulator. Oh, that's what DSC stands for? Huh, did not know that. The more you know, people, the more you know. Aircraft startup. Yeah. They say there's like, you gotta go through like the, whatchamacallit, the training stuff to learn how to play this game, because I guess it's a challenge to it. It's like, hopefully people don't join my stream. It's like, oh, you're supposed to do this. You're supposed to. I'm like, can I play the game, please? Thank you. Like, I don't need nobody's help. Let me struggle. It's like, that's just not good when you're looking at more of a loading screen than playing the game itself. Like, come on, bruh. In this day and age, things should not be taking this long to load up. Especially, like, on no, like, high-powered, gaming computer. So I might not have the best gaming computer, but it gets the job done. It's like, this is when I just start losing my patience. I'm like, I don't even want to play this game. Watching it be that person is all like, oh, skip past it. Like, I feel like there'll be somebody out there that'll try to like say something about this. I'm like, I literally have no control over this game taking forever to load up. But hopefully it's like, if it's doing this, like if it's taking all this time, like everything is like fully, you know, because there's at times when games do that, they take forever to load up. But the mission or whatever I'm doing, it's like all choppy and laggy. So if it don't do none of that, all right, fine. You know, take all the time you need. But if it's still going to be doing all of that, I'm like, I don't see myself playing this game for a long period of time. That's what game I should download. I should download, whatchamacallit, Gmod. It's like, I have that game, but I don't play it. Can't remember the last time I played it. It's like, dang, man, how long is this going to take? It's like, dang, can I...
Welcome to the SU-25T Frogfoot. The Frogfoot, also called the Crash, is a very capable ground attack aircraft that can destroy most anything on the battlefield. Before we start blowing things up, though, let's first learn how to start up this bird and taxi to the runway.
Okay.
The first thing I'll ask you to do is turn on the electrical power by pressing right shift and L.
Right shift and L. Right
With the
shift.
electrical power now engaged, you can see that the heads-up display, or HUD, comes to life, as well as many instruments and cockpit lights. Before moving the aircraft, make sure that more than 3 minutes have elapsed in order to let the horizontal situation indicator gyrate to align properly.
I gotta really wait 3 minutes real time.
Power, let's turn on the navigation lights by pressing right, control, and L.
Right control and L.
Next, let's close the canopy by pressing left, control, C. Our next step is to start our two engines. Before you do so,
you gotta do a
make
lot.
sure the throttle controller has a 0 power setting. Start the left engine by pressing right, Alt, and Home.
Start the left engine, right alt and home. Right alt and home. Oh, right alt.
With the left engine started, press right, control, and Home to start the right engine.
Right control and home.
Off the lower left corner of the
Hey, you gotta do all this just to start up? But nah, I'm playing this game one time and one time only.
Is being started, one of the two green lights below the gauge will light.
Nah, they got me doing way too much.
The engine is ready for operation. In the lower left corner of the dash is an aircraft symbol that indicates the status of your flaps, landing gear, and air brake. Lower your flaps to the takeoff position by pressing left shift and F.
So left shift F.
We're now ready to taxi. So slowly increase the throttles by moving your throttle control forward or pressing page up. To reduce throttle, use your throttle controller and press page down. To use the wheel brakes, press W. Start rolling forward and turn to the left of the taxiway ahead. Press Z to steer left and press X to steer right.
So wait, by pressing page up. Am I moving? I'm not moving. There we go. Okay. It's just a lot that they want you to do when starting off, because I'm not going to remember all of that. I already know I'm going to forget, so. But I think that's chill.
Nice job. Now heading in the right direction. Keep your taxi speed around 10 kilometers per hour. As you taxi,
Oh no.
small, smooth rudder corrections keep you aligned on the center of the taxi.
Wait, what? I don't know what he means by that. protection around 10 km per hour.
At the 4, hang a right to reach the runway. As we taxi, you can go to external view by pressing F2 and return to the cockpit by pressing F1. You can zoom in and out using the keypad star and /keys. Rotate the views using the keypad direction keys.
Oh, is this the plane that I'm flying? Oh, that is. Oh, that's kind of chill.
You've now reached the runway threshold. Taxi on the runway to the right and align yourself down the lane.
I don't know what that helicopter was. I don't know what that was all about. What's up, Beast Blood?
Once aligned down the runway, increase thrust of both engines to maximum and use gentle inputs on the rudder, X and Z, to keep you tracking down the center line.
Oh, I'm about to crash. Oh, this sounds surprised to see you trying it. Yeah, it honestly, it's pretty chill.
As indicated in the top left corner of the HUD, indicates about 250 kilometers per hour. Gently pull back on the controller and allow the aircraft to fly itself off the runway. Don't yank the controller back and force the aircraft to land.
I don't know how to. Honestly, I'm.
As mentioned before, your airspeed in kilometers per hour is indicated in the top left corner of the HUD.
Okay.
Top right hand.
I think I'm doing it.
Meters. Between the altitude and speed indications.
Bro, I just launched the whole plane.
Positive climb established. Raise the landing gear by pressing G. In the center of the HUD is the pitch and roll indication. And on the right side of the pitch lever, vertical velocity indication.
Alright, left
Go ahead and
control
raise the
F.
climb to press left control. This concludes this lesson of starting up the SU-25T, taxi, and taking off. You can end the lesson now by pressing escape.
Okay. A little loud, but okay. It's honestly like chill though. It looked like the plane's coming down. Why do wheels look like that? Like they look like they're like burnt out, or not burnt out, but they don't look right. So press G to raise the gear. I did. I am pressing G. Nothing's happening, so I don't know. I'm literally smashing the G button. It's doing absolutely nothing. Broke from the speed. That might be true. That might be true because the tires don't look right. Even though I'm playing this still wouldn't make me go out and get no pilot's license. It's like I already like get nervous when I'm, flying like commercial jets and I'm like traveling to place. Like I get nervous from that. What's up with this helicopter though? Like, What was that one game? That one game, Ace Combat. That was a solid game. I think I got stuck on a mission. That's when I was like, I stopped playing it. But that game was pretty solid. I thought this was going to be something like that. But I guess, you know, it's more so like that one video game. I think they do have it where you can have, like, war scenarios in this game. But it kind of reminds me of Flight Simulator. Like a more deep in depth version of Flight. Because Flight Simulator, they didn't have me do all that. I guess maybe because I was playing off of an Xbox controller. Maybe it's different on PC. But yeah, they didn't have me do all that when I was starting off and stuff in that game. I know they say you shouldn't look directly at some fighter pilots when you start with this game. That's crazy. That is honestly crazy. I know they did say it's like, yeah, digital combat simulator, so I think it was either this or it was Flight Simulator. I don't know if you heard this story a while ago. And it's crazy because it happened on my birthday. But there's this guy out here in Washington where he had, I think they say he did play like Flight Simulator type video games. He did that, and I think they say he watched some videos, and then he worked at the SeaTac airport, which is like the main airport out here. But he worked at that airport, used this like badge to like go to, you know, where the airplanes were at and stuff. And this dude took an airplane and he was literally flying it like around. There's like a whole video. There's like a bunch of videos where they show that guy flying around and stuff. And then he eventually he crashed and ended up dying in the process because like the plane, of course, blew up. But yeah, there's like that guy. I think they say he was dealing with some stuff and that's why he had did that. But yeah, homie was just, you know, he just took a plane. They just recently showed some videos where he had where he was like getting, you know, on the plane and stuff. And at one point, it was like, it looked like he almost... Oh, the plane about to crash. Oh, okay. Come on. No, go back up. Oh, this plane's gonna crash. I don't know how to go up. Well, hey. It was nice knowing y'all. It was fun flying this plane. Thank you guys, and peace. Dang. So, yeah, that's why I won't get my I mean, they should have it where it's, like, easier to fly and stuff, but that was solid. I'll end up, like, playing some more of that game. You know, all the stuff they had me do, I don't see myself playing that for a long period of time, but no, that was actually, that was solid. I do like that. I like that game. I thought it was going to kind of, you know, be more of an arcade thing, but it's very realistic. Pretty hard with the control. Yeah, I imagine like that makes a lot of sense. That would make a lot more sense because yeah, playing it with a mouse and keyboard, it ain't it. I was like, if I had one of those like flight things, them flight controls, yeah, it probably would be a lot better. The fact that I would have to go out and get something like that to like make the experience better, that's crazy. But you know, at the same time, it does make sense. Because there are, like, racing games that I play where it's like, yeah, them games is definitely meant to be played on a steering wheel controller. So, yeah, it makes sense. I see why they would do that or come out with something like that. Like, this game, you can play it with the PlayStation or Xbox controller, but... What is it? Assetto Corsa Competizione? No, you have to play that with a steering wheel controller. You cannot. That's a game you cannot play with a regular controller. But although I have seen people play this game with a steering wheel controller, I tried, but it's just impossible. One of these days, I should like give it a try. But yeah, I think people. I remember when that story came out about that guy that stole that plane, and when I heard that he was playing like video games, that's how I'd be telling people. I'm like, you think like, oh, video games, it's just, you know, it's meant for kids. Like, you ain't gonna learn nothing from a video game. I'm like, that man learned how to fly a plane by playing the video game. I think they say he also did watch some YouTube videos, but I'm like, don't underestimate a video game, because a lot of these people today try to make video games as realistic as possible. And I'm pretty sure there's gonna be eventually a game where it's like, oh, this is how you craft a weapon, or this is how you become a professional bank robber, or what are some other things. You know, they come out with those things. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes, like, I just don't think it's worth it. It's like, I think they just need to continue making the arcade versions of it, and then just add like a difficult settings to it, rather than like, oh, okay, this is how you become a professional bank robber. So it's best to rob banks on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, because security are taking double shifts at that time. Thief Simulator, yeah, like, it's stuff. But I played that, and it's like it's an arcade game in my opinion. But like, if they go too deep in depth with it, like, I personally think that, you know, they're doing too much. I just don't think that games should do stuff like that where they get too realistic with it. Like, I guess maybe with like military games, like if it's like settings like that, then okay. But like, and even then, people I think would still try to take it the wrong way with those military games. But still, I just think that there's some simulators out there where it's like, you know, you guys are just kind of doing a little bit too much with it. Especially if you're allowing the public to get into it, like that flight game, the DCS. Like, that's not a game I don't think the public should be playing. I know people would say like, oh, well, you're playing it. Yeah, I know I'm not gonna go out and steal no plane and start trying to fly it around. I'm not crazy, so I know overall what I need to do and not to do, but yeah, there's people out there that take that stuff seriously, and it's like, fam, you ain't even gotta do all that. But yeah, it's like people, they take that stuff to the heart, and it's like, fam, no. That's why like I said, it's like it's just best overall if people didn't overall, like, you know, if it wasn't for the public. I know but a lot of games, I feel like a lot of games would probably get shut down if that were the case. What are some? Oh yeah, they got a drug dealer simulator. I'm like, are you serious? Like, that's allowed? Like that's you can do that? Okay, I guess. I am gonna question it. I'm kind of curious to see what that game is about, though. Like, I want to play it, but at the same time, I'm kind of iffy about it because I wouldn't want to play it. And I mean, there's probably people out there that's streaming it and posting videos about it and stuff, but me personally, I just feel like with my luck with content creating, I just have a strange feeling that YouTube, like if I were to post that me playing drug dealer simulator on YouTube, YouTube definitely would give me a guideline strike. Talking about, oh, you're promoting drug use and drug dealers and all that stuff. And I'm like, I am playing a video game. Like, there's probably kids out there younger than me playing this game. That straight game next week. Yeah, I did put that game on my wish list. That cat game. Now in my opinion, that's a simulator where I'm like, I could be behind it. Where you're playing as a cat and stuff, and you just roaming around and, you know, fighting cat crime and stuff. That's a simulator I could get with. That game actually does look fun, though. At first, I wasn't going to fool with it, but I was just like, you know what? They convinced me when they showed gonna be free for PS plus extra members, so I'm set. I see, that's the thing. Well, I don't know. Because I still got a PlayStation 4, so I'm kind of iffy about buying games on that because it's kind of slow. It ain't like all fast and stuff. So I'm like, it's gonna probably be a while before I buy something off of my PlayStation. But that PlayStation Plus thing, I don't know about it. Because it's more expensive on there for the subscription thing than it is on Xbox. I mean, Xbox, that's the... Games in your library, play them when you get PS5. That's true, too. That's true, too. But I figure I'm like, I might as well just, like, when I do get a PlayStation 5, yeah, just overall just buy it then. But no, I could do that. Buy the game now. And then, because, well, then again, there might be some games out there where they have the PlayStation 4 version and the PlayStation... Unless they say that it comes with a PlayStation 5 version, then I'll buy it. But if not, then, yeah, I'm not fooling with it. I would really hate to buy that game. I bought the PlayStation 4 version. I think you can play the PlayStation 4 version on the 5, but still, I want to play the PlayStation 5 version. PS4. Games run better on PS5. I know, and that's so weird. It's so weird. You would think that a PlayStation 5 game would run better. Like, that's so backwards. Like, I remember when the Xbox Ones and the PlayStation 4s, when they were very first coming out, and how they were, like, saying, oh, yeah, games play better on these newer consoles. Like, you're gonna want to get that. Then when they were coming out with PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games, they would, like, coming out with, like, half of a video game. But if you wanted to play the full game, you're going to have to get you the new Xbox One and PlayStation 4. And now they have it where it's like, oh no, it's the opposite. Like, if you want to get a better experience, get the last gen version. I'm like, that's so weird. Games is weird nowadays. I just feel like the production behind video games, they're not putting in full effort for it. Unless it's like an indie game, like something like this. Something like this, I feel like it'll be good on it. Well, I have played it on the next gen console. I actually prefer this game on PC. I mean, I think overall it originated from PC, and I think it plays better on here versus on console. So, but there are some games where it's like, but it's still like decent. Like, it's still playable. I feel like that was a solid drift. I wish this is a real life thing. I'm like, just drift through. It looked like a container yard, and like half of it is an airport. Like $500,000 just to drift through this, fam. I will become the best drifter of all time. I honestly would like I'll get like a whole setup to practice like on this game just so I can go out in real life. I'll buy like every drifting game possible just so I can learn as much as I can. If I knew that I could get paid $500,000 just to drift, or however, even if it's over 100, if it's even 100,000, I'm like, fam, sign me up. I gotta see how much like those type of guys, how much money they make. If they make like $100,000 a race, I'm like, hey, look, this may or may not be my last stream, because I'm gonna become a professional drifter. I'm like, I'll just do like streams, like IRL streams, but like have it where somebody else is recording. But I'm like, hey, I'm trying to get paid. Like, I'm gonna look it up, and they're gonna be all like, "Oh, they really don't make that much. They only be making like $5,000." I'm like, "That's it, bro." They get into a car accident, it's like, fam, like they gonna it's gonna cost more than $5,000. Like, you lose a tire, I don't feel like that's just gonna be like, you know, okay, it's like, then because if you mess up, then you lose. You don't get that. You probably get like 1,000 or 500 or something. They're like, oh, we're gonna give you money just for, you know, for effort. Back to game and have a nice stream. Alright, man. Appreciate you for being here. Have some good games. I ain't messed up. Come on, bruh. God dang, man. This car might not be equipped for this map. Bro, why does this car act like... Okay, well, I'm switching cars. I think it's just this car. Because every other car I've used on that map, it's been perfectly fine. And it gets to that car and it just starts acting weird. See if my package has showed up. Ordered a pair of shoes today and I'm hoping that they show up. Or that they've already have shown up. Probably not. They probably still out on delivery. Oh. Then Adidas, I don't know what's Adidas' problem. Order a pair of shoes through them, and then they want to take forever to have the shoes show up. I might end up calling them. That don't even make any sense. Order a pair of shoes through Adidas just for them to be all like, oh yeah, we just gonna have it where the thing just stays showing pending. See? Like, now, why is it that that other BMW couldn't drift through this corner? That BMW's cursed. That's what it is. And that other one that I was using at the beginning of when I started playing this game, it worked perfectly fine. Come on. Dang. Well, I got past gold, so I don't even care. It's like playing this game and then thinking back. I think I said this before, I can't remember, but playing this game and then thinking back when I watch cars, it makes so much sense now when he's all like, you know, you gotta turn right to go left. Because like you honestly have to. You have to like turn and then like shift the car in a different direction. And then you drifting. So cars can be it can be a helpful movie. You know, if you want to learn how to drift. Trying like avoid hitting that light. I mean, I know this is supposed to be like LA, but I'm like, it definitely just gave me Midnight Club vibes. Cause yeah, Midnight Club, it took place in LA. Man, if Midnight Club has something along the lines like this, bro, how come, like, I swear, man, Rockstar Games, they don't care about their fans. They could have been done came out with a Midnight Club game. It's like all the different racing games that are coming out in this day and age. It's like you got where Settle Corsa, people play that for the freeway mods. I think this game is supposed to be coming out with like some street racing game. That's honestly, that might be fun. I hope that, I think they say it's supposed to come out like 2 months from now. I need to play something else. They need to have like more racing games. Ones that's not trying to be all realistic and stupid. Come on, bruh. Okay. See if there's another game I can play. So I would play that one military game I was playing, but they got some old weird update going on. Honestly, I can't even think of nothing to play right now. Well, that's usually at that time when I just end the stream and find somebody to raid. Probably call up Adidas and be like, hey, yo, where's my shoes at? There's nobody to raid. I don't know that person like that. Alright, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you everybody that stopped by today's stream. Stay tuned for the night stream where I'll most likely be playing off of my console again. Thank you guys.